Hey beauties, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Kaya, and today the look I'm going for is pretty dramatic, but still wearable. Not dramatic where you can't wear it. So yeah, let's get into the video. So today I'm gonna start with my eyebrows like I always do, and I've been trying a couple different things. So I shot a whole video, y'all, that was supposed to be posted. Today's Monday, and it was supposed to be posted today, Monday, but when I went to edit it yesterday, because I'm last minute with stuff, with my editing and stuff, the freaking video was just all crazy. Like, all of the stuff wasn't even recorded, and a lot of issues, baby girl. And I was really pissed off about that. But anyways, that's fine, because today we're gonna do good things. We're gonna do good things. Oh, my face. By the way, I'm using the Milk Hydro. Here we go. The Milk Hydro grip primer. And obviously I got a big bottle, so I'm gonna get through this. And I like it. I like this primer. My favorite way to do my eyebrows is with my LA Girl Perfect Precision Eyeliner in the color dark brown. Let's see if that will. There we go. This is my favorite tool to use to do my eyebrows. I've been trying other tools, like in some of my other videos. I think at least in my other videos, I've been trying other tools, but nothing compares to this eyeliner. Like, when it comes to me doing my eyebrows, like I don't care. I maybe just be used to this maybe more, but yeah, nothing compares to this. Then using eyeliner, I don't know if it's the formula, it just goes on so much better. Like, it goes on so much darker, like, and I like dark, so maybe that's why I appreciate the eyeliner so much. And I haven't tried any other eyeliners. This is the only eyeliner I've tried on my eyebrows, but I've tried actual eyebrow pencils, pomades, but I do want to try another pomade from Anastasia Beverly Hills. But right now I've been spending all my makeup money on black owned brands, so I'm waiting to find a black owned brand that I can get like a good solid pomade from, and if I can't, then I'll do Anastasia Beverly Hills. I can't remember if they said anything. I actually need to check if they're canceled. I should check. And then to actually carve out my eyebrows, I'm going to be using my LA Girl Pro concealer in the color Fawn. Boop. In the color Fawn. But yeah, y'all, I've been just going through a lot, to be honest with y'all. I have but thank you God, you know, thank you God through this situation, but I have really been going through a lot. My car is being fixed right now. I'm driving a rental, which is it's a nice rental. I'm just gonna do my eyebrows before I keep talking, because okay y'all, so basically this is how I end up carving out my eyebrows for today. But yeah, y'all, so I've been going through some crazy stuff recently. So basically, like, I want to say a week ago, I've been in a rental for like at least, I think it's like at least 4 days right now, because my car, when I was about to go on a trip back home to Miami with my sister, with my little sister, we was taking her back because we had her for like a part of the summer, her summer. So I was taking my little sister back, and my mom's birthday was like last weekend or the weekend before, whatever weekend it was, when we was, I think it was, actually it was last weekend. Boom, we on the road, y'all. Like 20 minutes into the drive, my car starts smoking, like smoking, and just smells like, it just smells like oil. I have the most horrible like car experiences, so I got super duper scared, of course, and I'm just like, oh my god. I had just got my oil change from these people, and like I just knew that they had fucked up my car, and I was just pissed. I'm like, oh my gosh. I had to end up pulling over, and to make a long story short, like having to get my car towed to my house. I have a truck, actually. Get my truck towed to my house because like I couldn't even drive it back home. Like literally we were only 20 minutes away. I couldn't even drive my car back home. So I had to get it towed to my house, and we was leaving that Friday after work. So like then I had to kind of like push my trip back and just leave on Saturday, and which was fine, whatever, so I can take my car back up to the people who did my oil change so they could fix my car. Basically, I took it back to them folks. I took it back to the people who did my oil change. They looked at my car. I didn't even take it. I actually had to get it towed over there, but my insurance covered it because we have some type of, I don't know what type of insurance we got, but it covered the tow to the body shop. And so I was just like, basically, what did you do to my car? Like, it was running fine before I got my oil change, and like I was literally on the road, and like I told the guy who was like doing my oil change that I'm literally going on the road. So I'm like, I don't know why this would happen, whatever. So I'm like, obviously, because I've been through this before, like y'all don't understand. Going to get my oil change and it turns into something like so expensive and so crazy. So basically they ended up looking at my car and they ended up saying, oh well, it actually wasn't the oil, it's not even oil that's coming out of here. Like, meanwhile, all of us looking at the car, at my truck, like everybody who stopped to help me, the tow truck guy, everybody's like, it smells like oil, it smells like oil, we see oil coming from the bottom. So dude tried to tell me like it's power steering fluid, it's not oil, like boom boom boom. So basically it's not even my oil is fine. It's a whole nother problem. And prior to this, I had like a whole month ago, I had ran over something on the interstate. When I was on the interstate, I had ran over because the car in front of the car that I was in front of had dropped a ladder. I didn't know until the car in front of me swerves out of the way, cutting this other car off in the other lane. And then like leaving me no time to actually, like, if I would have just completely stopped, I would have got rammed into. So I really didn't have no choice but to keep going over it. And we're like 175 miles per hour. So I ran that over, and my car was fine. Like my car was driving fine for the entire month. Like nothing was going on with my car, with my truck, and like it was fine. Okay, so for my eyes, I'm going to use my Morphe eyeshadow palette. It's the Second Nature 3502 palette, just so y'all can see. I don't know if y'all can see, but it's the Morphe Second Nature 3502 palette. Okay, so I brought you guys in closer so you can see what I'm doing. So going into the Morphe palette, the first color that I'm going to use is this color right here. I'm sorry, I don't know the names of these colors because it doesn't have it on there, like so, but this is the color I'm going to use first. But yeah, y'all, so basically they were saying it was something that had to do with that accident because they could see that I had ripped, you know, there's a there's a paneling on the bottom that protects your undercarriage from like debris and stuff or something. It was ripped, so they could see that I ran something over. So I kind of felt like they used that to say, oh, when you ran something over, you messed up all this other shit. So basically what ended up happening is I have to get additional work done, and I had to file that as a claim with my insurance, because like if I didn't, like I would have to pay so much. So I filed that I ended up running over something, and so I have to pay my deductible. My car is in the shop and it's so annoying. But what I'm doing with this color with this brush, and this is the Morphe R40 brush, I'm just putting on this first layer right under my eye, right under my eyebrow, on my eyebrow bone, and kind of fluffing it up into my eyebrow right here, very lightly, like barely touching, like so, and over, and bringing her out like that. Then I'm going to take a denser brush. This is the Morphe M332 brush that I'm using, and I'm going to take a darker color. It's going to be this purple color, purplish color right here. I don't know if y'all heard my sister doing something to the mop out there, but that's her. But then I'm going to take that color, and this is going to go right over my crease area and out as well. Okay, now I'm taking a flat brush, but this is like an angle flat brush. If you have an actual flat brush, use a flat brush, but this is the only flat brush I can find that's like semi clean. And we're gonna take the lighter color right here. The light is almost in the palette. Very caucasity, very caucasity, and put her on the lid. So what we're gonna do is use this flat brush, like a liner brush. This is an e.l.f. brush, but if you have a pencil brush, that would be good. I just don't know. I don't know where my pencil brushes are. We're going to start with this brown right here, and we're going to use that to line as if we were lining, as if you were putting on liner. So take you something with a sharp edge so that you can just get the angle you really want and make sure it just stays in place. So you can kind of see like how that kind of helped. We're gonna go back to the purple down here, that purple, and we're gonna use that to smudge into the brown liner that we put. So it's this color right there, the darkest color in the palette, and we're gonna do exactly the same thing on top of smoke this out even more. With this brush, you just kind of have to pat it over here because you don't want it to be too defined, because this is all supposed to be blended. So I'm just patting it over here. So I got my lashes on just barely, y'all. Like, it was a struggle. I had to kind of like reapply like 80 times. I'm not gonna curse, but I really felt like these lashes was just trying me at this point. Ugh. But yeah, so I'm using the Maybelline Dream Urban Cover Full Coverage Protective Makeup with sunscreen. It has antioxidants, enriched with pollution protection, in the color 348. And I'm using my e.l.f. foundation blending brush to blend this into my skin. This is my first time really using this foundation by itself. I used it one time, I think, when I was doing like a beach thing, but I mixed it in because I was like, oh, let me just make sure I get all the coverage. And then I'm going to take my sponge and just get all that X, because I put a little bit too much product on here on my face. So I'm going to use a sponge to kind of pick that up, that extraness. Blah. And then get this a little bit into my eyebrows at the beginning. That's how you get the little effect at the beginning, so your eyebrows don't be looking, unless you like it, because sometimes I do like my eyebrows to be very defined here, but not when I'm like trying to be natural, like not when I'm doing my like natural looking stuff. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? That's enough blending. Okay, so for concealer, I am going to be using my favorite concealer, which is the Too Faced Born This Way concealer, and it is in the color Chestnut. But so my car is getting fixed, and I just wanted to clear that up for the end of the video. My car is getting fixed. I have a rental through my insurance that I don't have to pay for, so I'm just trying to relax and just, you know, not get too crazy about this, because it's so easy for me to become like stressed. But God has really been working on your girl, because the simplest things stress me out, like the most simple stuff. But this, I've just been like, whatever. I've been through car issues before. Like, thank goodness that my insurance is gonna cover it. I just have to pay my deductible, but that's whatever. I'll pay my deductible, and then they can just fix my baby up. And so it's just taking a while for the parts to come in, and so yeah. Ooh, I want to try a different approach with my cream contour. I'm gonna use this to contour with. So it's basically the same foundation, but in a deeper shade. I be forgetting about this, but it's in a deeper shade. So this is 362 Truffle. So I'm gonna contour with this, because I don't like my contour to be too dark. And right now, the contour that I do have, I'm going to use a flat brush to carve out my nose how I want it. But right now, I be using the MAC stuff, and I love that product. I love like the formula. It's so thick and so like covering and beautiful, but it just be a little too dark to blend in sometimes here. So I'm gonna take this. Oh yeah, see, this is good. This is a good mix. I'll use my not Beauty Blender, my Real Techniques blender. I've been liking to use a brush lately, but it has a bunch of product on it, and I haven't cleaned that brush, but I am going to get another one so that I can have some in rotation, because I really like the way that brush handles my contour. That is a really good blend. Okay, and to set my face, I'm going to be using the Fenty Beauty setting powder in the color Hazelnut. I like to show y'all because I don't want y'all to think I'm lying. Because I done follow some tutorials and I be like questioning what fucking products they actually use, because baby, it shouldn't be that much of a difference on my face, but it do be that much much of a difference on my face. So I'm going to take this e.l.f. blush brush. It's actually a blush brush. I didn't know. But it fits so perfectly like right here. So that's what I'm going to be using. And I'm just going to grab and tap and place the Fenty powder on my face. So I'm gonna take some of this brown-ish color. It's kind of like a brown pinky color. I'm gonna start defining. So like that and like that. See how this side is? It's like a little shadow. Purple color. This one right here. If you can't remember, it's this one right here. And go ahead and with this little pencil stuff that you had already had, start lining that as well, and take that brush that you was using originally to buff this out. So the next thing to do is to put some black eyeliner in the actual tear duct. I'm going to use the True Match powder and the color Deep Golden. I went and just took off my scarf because lace just coming all up being disrespectful. Because yes, we're about to finish this look off. Oh my gosh. So I'm gonna use this NYX lip pencil in the Nude Truffle color, and this is gonna be me coloring in the inside of my lip. Okay, and I'm gonna try and see if this MAC in the color Myth, I never use it because it's just too light for me. I was watching one girl and she said to get it, and I thought she was my color, but I don't think she is, because if this work on her, it really it doesn't work on me. But we're gonna see. I don't think it really works on me, but I mean, it's good for whatever this is right now that I'm doing. So yes, it's not my perfect brown, but this works for what we are doing today. Actually, it's super cute for what we're doing today, but I definitely want to find my my perfect brown. Okay, beauties, this is the final look. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to another video with me, Kaya, and I hope to see you guys in my next video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe and support my channel, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.